Hi Cancer, and welcome to your end of March energy reading. This is for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or put it anywhere in your placement. Baby, you like it, I love it. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that information is located in the description box below. If you would like to make a love donation to this channel, that information is in the description box as well. As well as my Instagram. I go live over there, y'all. We have a good time. We catch a word. I also do daily card pulls in my reels to calibrate our days for magic and success. So, my loves, without further ado, please like this video, share it, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post for you, okay, Cancer? And with that, we're going to hit the bell and get into your reading. And receive that, Cancer. Cancer. What I saw for you was like an infinity symbol, okay? An infinity symbol. And like I saw like a wreath, like the victor's crown wreath, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Wreath. Oh no. So yeah, so you have some victories coming up, right? And you guys know your card is the Chariot card in the tarot, which is triumph, success, sudden forward movement, a vehicle. So you guys got good energy, right? Triumphant success. Finally getting it right this time. Oh, look at that connection. And look at all that water, Cancer, with your water sign ass. It's in the ocean, baby. Connection, connecting back to things that make you feel alive, that make you feel creative, that make you feel sensitized, that you can, we're so desensitized now. These things, they are messing us up in some aspects. They create a lot of connection, but they also create a lot of disconnection, or just the humdrum, monotony that comes with like adulting and everyday life. And so, errands, chores, things like that can get in the way of you really carving out time to create. Because if you don't create, you're a water sign. If water isn't flowing and moving, Cancer, especially y'all, because you guys, water represents emotions and feelings, and you guys have very big feelings. Even when you are a more introverted person, you experience a lot within that you don't express without. Okay? And vice versa. Even if you are an extrovert, then everybody gets to experience the big feelings you're feeling within. And so when you get into connection, it helps you navigate through those things more. When you are, water flows, water's moving, water always transforms itself, right? So, it doesn't stay stuck, it doesn't stay stagnant. And when you're not in creation mode, whether it's just your side hustle or your hobby or a career move you would like to make, either way, you have to get plugged back into the source of your creativity. You got to get plugged back in to your mojo, Cancer. And I think towards the end of this month, you're finding connection again. You're like, Abraham Hicks talks about like, imagine like trying to vacuum your floors, but you didn't plug the vacuum in. And so you're like going back and forth and you're working up a sweat. You really think you're doing something and nothing's going on. And it's because you have to tap in, because running around and getting everything done will still leave you depleted, with a lack of energy, with no oomph to get you through your day, right? Or to express your I amness. And that's important for you, Cancer. So towards the end of this month, I see it. and tapping into that creativity. I don't know why, like, my mouth gets jammed up. I sound like all from everywhere in the world. I just be like, where did that, I don't even know what that even sounded like. I can't, y'all. Surface, things are coming up to the surface, right? Remember I was saying, especially for some of you introverted Cancers, that what you're experiencing below is not necessarily what you're experiencing on the surface, right? What you're expressing on the surface. I also see for you Cancers that you're getting into flow with a divine feminine, with your divine reflection, or this could be someone new flowing into your life, like you guys are flowing into each other, or how do I want to say? Or having like serendipitous, synchronistic moments. I think your connection with yourself is going to greatly affect. These are from my Cancers who are coupled, okay? You have to maintain this connection with yourself, because if not, you're not going to have anything to pour into this connection, okay? So that's for some of y'all. And then for others of y'all, you're only keeping things at a surface. You're only keeping your connection at a surface, with whether this is a business partner, right? Like, you guys got to be transparent with each other. You know, if you're going to be out here rolling the dice with the money, trying to create a business, or if it's like, you have to be able to express your discomforts. You have to be able to really communicate clearly what's going on. And even if this is in a relationship, just doing the surface level things so it looks all right on the outside, Cancer, is not going to be beneficial to you nor your connection here, if you're not saying what goes beneath this, what's going on beneath the surface. Because, this is giving me Ophelia vibes. And her and Hamlet, that shit was cray. Ophelia and Hamlet. I don't want that toxic love, baby. Throwing myself into no rivers. Did you see what I'm saying? There's room for growth and movement. There can still be peace in the lilies. There can be like, there's a way to hop across on these lily pads to get to the other side of whatever it is that feels stagnant for you. My I just want to flow water sign. I know, Cancer. I know. You don't even gotta tell nobody, baby. I know. You could just tell me here, okay? I won't tell nobody. I know. Look at this reaction. Be careful towards the end of this month, because you're doing a lot of work, Cancer. Whether this is just like, I'm going to make sure these bills are paid, right? But if you're not tending to and curating your routine and your nights or your risings with what do I want to say? Like with creativity and things that help you express yourself, you're going to be very, very, very in the pits, and you'll seem all right on the surface to everyone, but beneath it's gonna start like bugging you again, agitating you again, whatever the thing is, getting you down, you know what I'm saying? But you have the power to lift beyond that. And the power is in the choice and how you react. We all should strive to respond versus react, right? Responding means I've paused, I've assessed, I did some critical thinking, and then I respond. So look at this reaction, right? You got all these feelings, all these emotions, all this stuff you're not saying. If you let that stuff pile up, it will turn into a snapping moment where you snap on somebody. And I don't mean like snap, like an episode of Snap, like y'all chill the fuck out. I'm talking about like snapping on people, like, being short, being rough with your words and in your speech and your tone. That happens, and then you Cancer, you feeling person, you think you're feeling great when you're unloading on someone. It provides a temporary relief for sure, but the suffering you do on the back end, because y'all are loving watery energy, and when that thing goes the wrong way, baby, you'll be like, I just wish I would have like fucking counted to 3 before I said anything. Right? And maybe you just don't know how to have these conversations, Cancer, whether it's inside of a personal relationship, familial, work related. It's just like you really taking time to contemplate, how do I articulate the things I'm not happy about, right? Without hurting someone else or making something worse or flying off the fucking handle, right? At the bottom of the deck, you have preservation. And you see the skeleton is the Santa Muerte energy, but she's pregnant with life. It's like you have to be able to have the tough conversations, Cancer. You have to be able to and really tap into yourself, because when you're lashing out, it's because you're not dealing with yourself, right? And the self needs recognition, most importantly from the self, because then we get into that I don't feel like myself. Where am I? I can't remember how to get back on track. And when we spin out like that, it's very difficult, right? And remember, this is not medical advice. This is not, entertainment purposes only, people. Use your discernment. I'm not advising you on anything, but I'm just saying. Finding healthy ways to create and to be in your own energy helps you stay present in the self. So when life is happening around you, you're able to respond versus react. You're able to process what's happening and make decisions from a strong and informed place, from a calm and centered place versus out of desperation, out of fear, out of anger, out of sadness, out of overwhelm. You see what I'm saying? I know you do, boo. Because we're closing out a cycle and we're beginning a new one, right? So be brave enough to say goodbye to this older version of yourself and be okay to take your first newborn, bumbling, stumbling, learning to walk, crawl steps in this new cycle. You're a baby in this new cycle, okay? You've never been here before. You never showed up like this. You don't have anything in your arsenal of lessons that even mirrors where you are today, right? Having acquired some of the things you prayed for when you was on your last bottom, right? But to manage and what it's like to really be inside of the manifestation and all that comes with what you prayed for can be overwhelming. And you can feel very underprepared and overwhelmed because you're like, I never did this. Healthy relationship, I've never done this. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, the manager of the whole building? I've never managed a building before. Well, now you do, boo. Well, now you do. Whatever it looks like for you, this advancement, this step up, this coming out of a darker period, you have to balance it with connecting to your creativity is what I'm getting for you, Cancer. Okay? Got to connect to that creativity and create. Okay? You have the Six of Cups. Oh, you're feeling nostalgic. Right? Planting your roots deep. It goes deep. All of this nostalgia that you're having hardwired into your nervous system, right? You're being brought back to life. You're remembering when you felt your best, or you're remembering, that you survived 100% of your worst days. And so you will get through this. It's something about that, right? And it's also telling you, don't be so bleak about the now. Okay, because you're looking back with rose-colored glasses. Be thankful for this structure, this sturdiness, this dependability, this security that you are finding within yourself inside of a new cycle and within a new chapter of a relationship that you've never done before. Business or personal, But it's good to tap into nostalgia when you're pulling for joy, not when it brings about longing or yearning or regret. You see what I'm saying? Got the moon. Ooh, the moon. It's Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces, or just about this. We're still technically in Pisces season, right? So there's a lot of information, a lot of revelations is what I'm getting. You're going to have a lot of revelations during for the rest of Pisces season. And as Pisces season wraps up and moves into Aries, it's going to be fiery action, a little bit of snap, crackle, pop offish energy. And so just brace yourself to gather all of your inner strength, all of your inner forces, all of your inner study, all of your information you've gathered, and make a new choice in the moment, Cancer, right? Like if your thing is like, I don't want to say anything, so I just avoid an argument. But it's festering, it's fucking with me, it's annoying me, and then I blow up on you. It's like this time around, you're going to be like, this time I'm only going to wait 3 breaths, and then I'm going to address this. Okay, so I want to tell you something. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but, or whatever the thing is, right, Cancer? So it's just to say, be mindful of your own energy. So that way, if someone else's energy surprises you, you're not already on 10 or on edge to where if somebody's moving a little funny, you're like, what's going on? You get what I'm saying? Also pay attention to your dreams at this time. Okay, messages, prophetic dreams are coming through. You have the Son of Pentacles. So this is slow moving energy, but here again, this crescent new moon energy, right? But there's a pentacle in it. That's what I'm saying. It feels like this is a long ass road that is never ending, but it's just telling you slowly but surely. So I know it feels like, oh my God, like when does it start? Like when does it get easier? Like when does it? It's saying slow and steady wins the race. And take a deep breath, okay? And remember, you just put your head down and take one foot in front of the other, one step in front of the other. You still can look forward, but remember you have your antlers going out in front of you, protecting you, okay, Cancer? Like you're safe and protected wherever you go. Now lift your head up and manifest those pentacles, okay? Get up into that creativity, because you don't even know that you're like a wellspring for pentacles. If the pentacles, if the coins, if the money is the issue, you are really a very creative person and you're good at manifesting things. You're good at acquiring what it is you want, okay? So come on. You got some good ass cards. I'm just can't wait to tell you. You have Daughter of Swords. Okay, so that's the Page of Swords. That is somebody's got their eye on you, or the Google card. Maybe you're spying in on someone or hunting down job opportunities. Maybe somebody sees you and is like, I want to make a connection there. I want to reach out. I want to speak to Cancer. Okay. It's also very like in the beginning stages. So this isn't like, don't get too comfortable with whoever comes in with this communication. You know, the pages also bring news and messages, but it's also saying like, but don't be like standoffish to it. Be open, but don't be comfortable. There we go. Don't be comfortable. Okay. And we have the Hanged Man, right? So changing your perspective, right? Because you see the bat hanging down, and bats are nocturnal, right? So listen, even if you are just coming out of a dark night of the soul, or if you're coming out of a darker, like, oh, this isn't really gelling the way I would prefer it to be, cycle in your relationship or in your marriage or in your work life with your boss or whatever the thing is, right? That you shifting your perspective, don't start being all nostalgic like, damn, well, before we got married, it used to be like this. Or damn, before I got promoted into this position and that person became my supervisor, I used to be able to, because there was something about that last situation that you just absolutely could not deal with either, right? And so it's like, pick your hard, choose your hard, Cancer. And it would be better to go hard for what you want. It would be better to go hard for these relationships you want to keep, intact. Underneath the moon, we have the 10 of Wands. So you see, you're ready to put it down. You're ready to put down the burden. You're ready to stop the fight. You're ready to stop the holding in, right? If you're the more introverted kind, like, I'm just gonna let it just consume me. And I'm not laughing at y'all, honestly. I'm laughing at myself and all the voices I made. But, I feel you. I'm here for you, Cancer. Okay? But look at the sun. Keep walking towards the sun. That's the most positive card in the deck, y'all. This is like everything. Okay? You have the sun. Go get some sun on your face, Cancer. Go enjoy your life, baby. If you woke up today, you still in the game, okay? If you still in this relationship, you still have an opportunity to mend, to come together. Right? If you still working at this job, you still got a paycheck coming in. Start working on that resume. At least you have a job while you're out there looking for another one, and you're not just looking for a job without a job, right? Like, just looking for the sun, because the blessings are coming. This is a yes card. So you just following this faint moonlight with this promise of a pentacle, right? Keeping your mind and your eye on the prize. You end up getting everything. The sun. Okay? And then the final card is the 10 of Cups. Are you crazy? You see what happens when you put stuff down? Do you see what happens when you put stuff down? Now look at all of these beautiful connections that you are open and available for, and you show up to all of them differently and balanced. So even when things get crazy, you're able to create your own pattern and rhythm, instead of just like all of this, like, oh, I'm in the sticks. What can I do? I'm in this wilderness. Now it's like, no, now I have this balanced, rhythmed, way and beautiful, divinely designed emotional life and connections, right? Divinely designed connections. Okay, this is emotional fulfillment. This is putting down the burden and experiencing emotional fulfillment, completion. There's double endings here for you, Cancer, okay? Double cycle wrap-ups, closing, completion, and then a beginning. It always comes back to the beginning, right? So all is well. I love that for you, Cancer. Let's get you a daily crystal card, and then that will be your end of March reading. And then I'll see you on the weekly timeless readings for the cardinal signs, the mutable and the fixed signs, right? Put it anywhere in your placement, baby. Oh, I love that for you. Oh, I love that for you. And if not, then I'll see you on the April readings. Okay, Cancer? So let's get this. Apophyllite. Stay positive, Cancer. Stay positive. I'm telling you. Keep, even if it feels like, oh, it's just a lot right now, just keep seeing one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, until you're on the other side of that thing. Because I'm telling you, just stay positive. You'll walk right into the sun, baby. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, your last card is turquoise. Prioritize your health. Okay, when we're super stressed out, we create dis-ease in the body, okay? When we're holding and suppressing stuff in with our throat chakra or anywhere in our body temple, when we're repressing lower vibrational emotions, when we're not cleansing and purging and getting that out and detoxing the body, You're going to feel it in the physical plane. It will make itself manifest somewhere. We are vibrational beings. Make your health paramount. Health is wealth. You could get every wish you desire in the world, but without your health, you won't be able to enjoy it. You won't be able to hold it. You won't be able to maintain it. So know that your health is not some small little afterthought in the grand scheme of your divine desires and visions for your future and your life. It is at the epicenter of all of that, okay? Because you need this vehicle to experience this realm. And so take care of this thing, y'all. I'm not some like super duper healthy person, but I'm just saying all of us should be more conscious about what this body temple does for us and treat it kinder, okay? So be mindful of your health, prioritize. You see that? Prioritize, make it the central focus, okay? Because then you'll be healthy in your body, you'll be healthy in your mind, you'll be healthy in your spirit, you'll be healthy in your finances, you'll be healthy in your love life, okay? Be healthy in your feelings, okay? So there you are, my loves. Be well. Enjoy the rest of your month. Know that everything is working out for you, okay? All is well and right in your world, and you are safe, Cancer. So enjoy the rest of your March, and I'll see you when I see you, all right? So I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important, you are seen, you are heard, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are magic, Cancer, baby. Go get up in it, and I'll see you on the next one. Later. Let's ring it out one more time. Ashe.